Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you're all well. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make these cute beaded stud earrings. This is what they look like. Really small and dainty everyday earrings. So to make a pair of these you're going to need some size 11 seed beads in at least 4 colours. I used 5 for these, but for this one I'm going to show you today at least 4 colours. You can change that around when you get the hang of how to do this. I'm using, like I said, size 11. These are hex cut beads, but any size 11 round delicate hex cut is all going to work the same. You'll need two for a pair of earrings, 4mm beads. You can use round beads or fire polish like I did here. You'll need your earring findings. So this is a flat stud earring. So if you search for these on Etsy or Amazon, you should be able to find a pack of these. Beading needle, size 12, and 18 inches per earring of your beading thread. I'm using 6 pound Polyline crystal. That's everything. Let's get started. So you want to lay your colours out in the order that you're going to use them. So colour 1 is going to be these 4 beads almost in the middle. Colour 2 is going to be this one here that you see the most of, and that will be the colour that covers the back as well. So that's colour 2. Colour 3 is going to be these ones here, this pop of colour on the side. And colour 4 is the one that's in the very centre and at the edge here. On these ones I did a slightly different colour in the centre, but so that's the order of the colours. So just get yours arranged in where you want them to be on your piece, and then we'll have the little one dangling on the bottom. So thread your needle with your 18 inches of thread and then pick up 4 of your first colour and slide those down until about 4 inches from the end, and then go through that first bead again. So you have this. Then you're going to pick up a colour 2, coming out of this one, go straight through the next one. And again, picking up a colour 2, coming out of this one, straight through that one across the top. Again, colour 2, coming out of this one, straight down through that one on the side. Oops. And one more, coming out of this one, through the next one, and up into that first colour 2 bead that we added. So you have this, and you're coming out of here. Now swapping to your colour 3, picking up 2, skipping that one in the middle and going through the next one of your second colour. Doing that 3 more times. So pick up 2 and go into the next second colour bead. So you have this, and then you're going to move through those 2 colour 3 beads that we just added at the beginning. Pull that nice and tight. Now you have this. Back to colour 2 now, picking up 2, skipping that one underneath, go through the next 2 colour 3 beads. Pick up 2, skip over 1, through the next 2. Pick up 2, skip over 1, through the next 2. And pick up 2, skip over 1, through the next 2. Oops. And up through the 2 after that as well. Pull that nice and tight. And it's going to start to curve slightly. Still on colour 2 for this row, picking up 2 again, skip those 2 underneath and go through the next 2 on the corner. When you pull that tight, make sure they pop on the top and not underneath, like that. And then do that 3 more times, so picking up 2, skipping the 2 light colour underneath and going through the next 2 on the corner in the same colour. And then after you've added those last 2, you should be coming out of these 2 here, you're going to move up through the next 2 along and then pull that really tight. So you should have this. This time we're adding single beads, same colour, picking up 1, skipping over 2 and going through the next 2. This time don't pull it tight each time, just leave it sitting there like that. Pick up 1, skip over 2 and go through the next 2. Again, don't pull it too tight. Pick up 1, skip over 2, through the next 2. Pick up 1, skip over 2, through the next 2 and through the one above as well. Now, before you pull that all the way through, leave it loose like this. You're going to take your earring and you're going to slot it inside in the middle. Make sure you've got it right there in the middle and then pull it tight. Keep it pulled nice and tight. You might just have to manoeuvre it around so that it sits in the centre. So then you should have this, keeping it pulled nice and tight. Then we're going to pick up 1. So we're coming out of this one here, you're going to skip those 2, go through that next single one that's pointing towards the middle. Pull that through, make sure you don't get caught on your earring. Pull that nice and tight. Same thing again, picking up 1, skipping over 2 through the next single bead. Again, don't let it get caught. Picking up 1, skip 2, through the next one. Picking up 1, skipping over 2 and through the next one. So now you have this. You're going to move from here up into that next bead, which is one of those 4 that's right in the centre surrounding the earring. And then what you want to do, let me just take that off so you can see. Let's go through all 4 of those beads again that surround this earring post. Just to make sure it's nice and tight. It's not going to come loose. So we have this. So now it looks like this on the front. If you wanted a really simple earring, you could even leave it like this, but we're going to add the extra embellishment. So you're coming out of one of those middle beads, you're going to move up through 1 diagonally this way, up through 2 and up through 1. So you're coming out the middle of one of these groups of 2 on the edge. Now we're going to swap to our 4th colour and go straight through the next bead like that. Now we're going to travel through 2 and into 1 and do the same again. With your 4th colour, just adding a bead right in the middle. Then travel along through 2, through 1, and same again. Now this time, same thing, travel along through 2 and through 1, so you're coming out of that last corner. This time you're going to pick up your 4mm bead and one of your 2nd colour bead, slide those down, and then ignoring the 2nd colour bead, just go back down through the 4mm bead, and you need to go into the next bead along. So you're coming out of this one in that group of 2, you need to make sure you go into the other one so it sits centrally, so it's pulling evenly both ways. Pull that really tight, and now we have this. So from here we're going to turn it around to the front, so you're coming out of here, going to move through 2, but this time on the front side of the piece rather than the back. Make sure that doesn't get caught. Into this next bead, which is a single 2nd colour bead, and into one of those beads in that central group of 4 where we started. Now we're going to pick up one of that colour 4 again, and you're going to go into the bead opposite, so coming out of this one in this direction, you're going to go into the one opposite, same direction. Back into that bead, and back into that bead opposite, but it's already connected on this side, so you need to go into it on the other side. And that is the earring all finished. So now what I'm going to do is move up through this single bead, up through these 2, across through these 3 on the corner, and down through the 2 behind, so that now I'm on the back of the earring, and here I'll tie a knot. So to do that, I'm going to take my needle and make sure I'm going under some threads. So my needle's under those threads, that way you're going to capture them in your knot. Pull it through and go through that loop twice. Oops. Pull that really tight, and then move on through a bead. Pull it tight again to make that knot vanish, and move on and far away from your knot before you cut your thread. And then you can do the same thing with your tail thread. So thread your needle onto here, just move it a little bit around to the back, tie your knots, and you'll be all finished. And then you just need to make another one and you'll be done. So that is the finished earrings. So pretty. So I hope you've enjoyed this video and you're able to make some of these. Comment down below anything else you'd like to see. Like this video and subscribe to see more of my videos. And you can follow me on Instagram at Beadingbyhannah. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.